The following program is rated Lex. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Cable TV. This episode is going to be, unfortunately, just a summary of LexCorp's first CWLL matchup this past weekend. So we were up against YOLO Mode, and let me tell you, it was one hell of a war, and it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I was planning on recording the following day, and I guess I have now learned from my mistake, and I need to record much earlier after the war concludes, because right as I sat down to record, which was roughly 24 hours after the war ended, which I think is the cutoff, which I should have known better, we showed details not available, and I kid you not, it was probably 4 hours prior to that I had sat down and looked to make sure that the details were still available earlier that day. So my bad on my part. I sincerely apologize to LexCorp, and I apologize to everyone else who was hoping to see some recaps on this one. I completely dropped the ball on that. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to give replays for next week's matchup either. I'm actually going out of town. So I think by the time that I come back, it'll be too late. So hopefully in the future, I'll be able to give recordings on those and give an actual recap. It's a little tough for Friendly Wars detail timers being significantly shorter than normal wars. So anyway, enough of my excuse making. This war was great. It was definitely a very hard fought battle. As you can see, we lost 68-73 YOLO Mode. Those guys are absolute animals. We did a really good job. There's a few things I think we did really well. There's a few things I think we can improve on. The one thing I did notice, and I had my Town Hall 9 account in war, and the one thing I want to highlight is how well our Town Hall 9s cleared the Town Hall 9 portion of the map. I think it was within the first 5 hours of war, at least that's when I checked. Our Town Hall 9s came out like a pack of wolves. It was amazing. So that was something that we definitely did very well on from the Town Hall 9 perspective. We hit them hard, hit them fast, and got the map cleared. And it left a lot of available Town Hall 9 hits up to Scout 10s and even 11s. Now that kind of brings me into the point of improvement I think we can have. With me, I had both my attacks left as a Town Hall 9, and at one point we were basically talking about utilization of attacks further. And I think that one of the things we could improve on is a better utilization of Town Hall 9s, leftover Town Hall 9 attacks once the 9s are cleared. So, I mean, my attacks, I think I ended up having to test openers for Town Hall 10s on other bases, so it worked out okay, but I definitely think that a more open communication between Town Hall 9s and the Town Hall 10/Town Hall 11s for specific testing of certain portions of their strategy. Other than that, I think this is definitely one of our best, if not the best, ran wars, with the exception of the communication between Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10. We've learned a lot in the past couple weeks leading up to our first CWLL matchup, and we have a lot more to learn. But I definitely like where we're at and how quickly we've been working as a team to come up with different ways to improve on our war strategy from a logistical standpoint. It's week one. The morale in our clan right now, it couldn't be better. We had an absolute blast. We are not by any means any way demoralized by this. YOLO Mode, we actually found out, are doing very well in an Italian league, so it was great. One other thing that happened during the CWLL matchup, we had a point deduction, a penalty, due to us running technically a 9.5. And what happened with that, my understanding of it is one of our Town Hall 10s had just recently dropped all of their defenses for Town Hall 10 to meet the new tier system for CWL. And unfortunately, I think because of the cooldown from that, I think the cooldown timer was a difference of 4 minutes between war start and when he actually put the defenses down. So we actually went in with a Town Hall 10, weighted as a Town Hall 10, but with with a 9.5 defenses. So in effect, we went in with a handicap and yet got penalized. So there's a little bit of a gripe there. We understand that's part of the rule. Definitely a miscommunication or a misunderstanding of the rules as far as that goes, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, minor setback again. We're despite having all those issues and the things that I bring up, I definitely think that we're learning a lot and we're adjusting very well to the things that we have learned, especially just in this most recent matchup. I apologize, there's not going to be any replays for this war. I think, needless to say, we're expressing our, you could say, quote-unquote frustration. I use that quote-unquote frustration because we're not actually frustrated. Like I said, the morale is great. But if you look at the map on our current farm war right now, I'd say we're doing all right. Yeah, we're in a very good place right now. LexCorp is by no means demoralized by that. Congrats to YOLO Mode for their win in CWLL Light, and congrats to LexCorp for putting up such a great fight. It was a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to some to our future matchups, and it's gonna be a good time. So, and hopefully I can bring you replays for those as well. Until then, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.